My name is Jill Bird, and 20 years ago, almost exactly, we went out to China, first of all to adopt 2 Chinese children, and then about 2 years later we went back and adopted a further one. Having already chosen 2 children with cleft palate, we went for a third with a cleft palate. He was considerably older than our first 2 and still had an unrepaired cleft palate at 18 months old. So he was seriously undernourished because it's very hard to get that aged child to suck when they have no palate to create the vacuum. So he was, in fact, the weight of a 3-month-old child and developmentally at the same level. And I think probably wouldn't have lived ever so much longer if we hadn't adopted him. But we just knew that he was ours. They just thought he was a dud, that why did we want him? Because he wasn't actually talking, or they thought he was developmentally very delayed because he wasn't sitting. But we just sensed within ourselves that that was purely because of malnourishment, and there was nothing actually the matter with him. I think much like any other adoptive parents, I mean, the social workers encourage you to keep a storybook, which we have done right from the start, so they've always had that to look at. They know what the orphanage looks like. They have pictures of the town they came from. I mean, we never ever made it a secret. And I think the fact that no one can mistake them for being not adopted, my husband and I are both very British, so it's not like there was a time when we told them. It was never not known. And when they were 7, 8, 9, that sort of age, we actually went back and visited the city in China where they came from and asked for an appointment to take them around the orphanage. But I think it did kind of complete a cycle for them, a circle, whatever way you like to put it, that they do now have a living memory of where they came from. But I don't think it actually emotionally meant an awful lot to them, partly because of no memories. And maybe they weren't quite old enough. I mean, it'd be interesting to take them back now as 20-year-olds and see, whether there is sort of any unfinished business that they need to do there.